Well, folks, we are back down here on the good old Snake River. I filmed a lot of videos down here on the Snake River because this is just the river that has my heart. This is basically where I grew up, so you can't really say no to a river or a place where you grew up. So today we're back down here primarily for sturgeon. Hopefully the sturgeon cooperate. I know a lot of you guys have been asking where's the sturgeon fishing videos, but I've been out trying sturgeon fishing videos, just haven't been able to come together. Sturgeon fishing's been so recently, so today we're hoping we can change it around. We've got a nice little camping spot all to ourselves, so just pulled up to that little spot right there, and we're gonna unload, get everything settled down, and then we'll cast the rods out and we'll see if we can hook onto a sturgeon or two tonight. We'll be here until tomorrow, so another overnight sturgeon fishing trip. So what I've got on here is my standard go-to sturgeon fishing rig. This is my dad's rod and reel setup. This is a super old 12-foot ugly stick, extra heavy, fast action rod. It's a 2-piece rod, and then I just have some paracord tying the 2 pieces together. And then for my reel, I've got a super old reel as well. This is a Daiwa Sea Line 50, and I'm running 50-pound mono as my main line, but I do also have 65-pound braid backing underneath my mono. I have about 150 yards to 200 yards of braided backing on there, but for my main line itself, this is 50-pound mono. From there, we just have a very standard sliding rig. So here's my main line right here, 50-pound mono. Here's my slider, and on my slider I have 20-pound mono tied to Dacron, and then I have 8-ounce bank sinker weight. The reason why I have Dacron connecting my 20-pound mono to my weight is because this will actually just help you save your weights a lot more, because if you just tie straight mono onto your weight, a lot of times if your weight is bouncing on the rocks, if you just jam that knot directly on a rock, your mono will break off and you will lose a lot of weights. And so I learned this method from my cousin Chengi. He showed me it, and I do notice that I save a lot of my weights by having this Dacron attached to my mono and then attached to my 8-ounce bank sinker weight. After my sinker slide, I just have a rubber bead right there, and then I have a uni knot tied to one eye of my crane swivel, and then I have a 100-pound Dacron tied to an 8-aught barbless Gamakatsu octopus hook, and then right here I just got a whole piece of crappie on there. If you guys follow the channel, you guys know I don't use bait this big very often, but this crappie was kind of perfect size to just kind of bury the shank of my hook, and we kind of have a lot of bait today, so I'm not all that concerned about, you know, saving bait. That's pretty much it right there. Just a standard sliding rig with a piece of crappie. We have some bluegill too, and then from here it's just casting. It's like hardly further than yours. There we go. Finally got tension. Yeah, there's like no current, so when your weight hits, what's gonna happen is the wind's just gonna blow your line, and your line's gonna make a big loop. So just reel in all that excess line, because now the weight is sticking, so any movement is probably a fish. There we go. Rod is all set up. The other one is right there. So we reeled in all the slack line so that our rods have a little bit of tension, and so from here any type of balancing should be game on. Hooked right onto them. They're just not committing. Like by the time I get to the rod, like they don't even give me a chance to set the hook. Yeah. Fish on, baby. Fish on. It's on. Oh yeah. Fish on. You want to go press that GoPro? Just press it. Did I lose him? No, I didn't lose him. Wait, did I really lose him? Oh no, he's just running at me. He's just running at me. He's right here. He's already right there. Did you see that? He just ran straight. My line's just right there. He doesn't feel all that big. Yeah. I don't even know if it's a sturgeon at this point. It might be a little guy. It's gotta be a sturgeon though, because yeah. Yeah, he's going. Oh, he might actually be a little bit more decent than I thought. Dude, he came in at me so fast. I was just reeling. I thought I lost him.
Is it hard?
Not really. You just use your body. No, because I'm not reeling because his head's turned the other way. So I gotta try to wait for him to turn around so that I can reel. Yeah, come on, turn around. No? Oh, he's not turning around either. He might be a little bit more serious than I thought. Josh, you want to stop recording and record again? Just so that saves. Oh my gosh, I lied, bro. I lied. He's actually more decent than I thought. Ow. Ah. Maybe I underestimated him just a little bit.
It's a good fish.
Yeah, he's actually a decent fish. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, he's just going with the current. Yeah. You sure you don't want to fight him? It might take a while. You just set it down on the ground. Yeah, his head is still turned the other way, so just kind of test him. But if he's not going to turn around, just let him go. Don't try to force him.
Oh, he's turning.
All right.
Nope, never mind.
Yeah, don't thumb it, so that if he can go, he can just go. Yeah. I don't know, man. This fish is so deceiving. I hooked him, he came in, and when he got like right here, I thought he was just a little guy because I was forcing him in, and then he just zoomed way down. So I don't know how big this fish is. Make sure the line's going too. Try to pull it with your thumb.
It's tangled.
Oh shoot. All right, hopefully he don't.
Him, huh?
Yeah, we gotta try to force him. Okay, I'll try to brace you. Oh yeah, he's turning. That's not good. I don't know how there was a knot in there. He's been taking out line, and we found out that in the spool the line's actually knotted, so the line wouldn't give anymore. So we were stuck on that knot, and then I just told Josh to force him, because if he's gonna put more tension, that's a snapping point for the line, which we do not want. So yeah, just always be aware of the line too. Yeah. Just kind of keep an eye on it, just to make sure that there's nothing like fraying or anything. As far as I can tell, there's no rubbing, so we should be good here. Oh yeah, he's right there. So in case you guys didn't know, this right here is Josh. He just came back from the Marines on a family vacation trip, and he has a month back, and he's like, I want to go sturgeon fishing. So I said, I'm game, let's go. We're about an hour 30 into our trip, hooked up the first sturgeon. Josh had 2 bites on his rod, but
it's on rocks.
We didn't get anything. Yeah, if it's on rocks, just don't thumb it, let him go, so that he can kind of try to float up. But hopefully we can land him. I got plenty of line on this rod. Oh, I just saw the, oh, right there. You see them? All those bubbles?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's him.
right there.
Hey, try to go this way. Go under your rod. Here, Decem, you want to just pick up that rod and go over behind Josh?
Oh, yeah, it's right there. It's right there.
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah. Oh, here, oh, here, Decem, hold this. I'm gonna land it. Oh my gosh, Josh, that's a beast. We have her all settled down, and whenever you're sturgeon fishing here in Washington, it is illegal to fully remove a sturgeon out of the water if the sturgeon is over 55-inch fork length. This guy is clearly over 55-inch fork length. That's why he's more or less submerged in the water. His gills are basically completely submerged underwater. That means the fish is breathing. We're just gonna take some quick pictures, measure it really quick, and then let the fish go because we don't want to play around with the fish too much. When he was running in, I did not think this guy was at the end of my line. I legit thought it was like a 6-footer until he did that crazy run. One thing on sturgeon too is on the top of their spine right here, on these two sides right here, these are called scoots, and these things, usually the smaller they are, the sharper they are, and so sometimes if you're not careful and they tail swipe you, they'll cut you right open. But this guy or this girl, she's really old, so her scoots are pretty dull. Oh. Josh, your rod, fish on. Oh my god. All right, Decem, just let your rod go. Here, just hold this, pull this part. Okay, and then just hold it to the tip. Oh, there it is. 97. This is a monster right here. All right, so let me see where my hook is. All right, so there we go. Barbless hook pops right out. All right, Decem, watch out. Let go, move off. I'm gonna push her head in. All right, big mama, appreciate the fight. I'm gonna help you out here. There you go. Thank you, 97-incher. All right, let's pay attention to this man over here.
Round 2, baby.
Oh, that's hectic. All right.
How was it looking? How did you see it?
I was constantly keeping an eye on your rod because I was just like, you never know. When I saw your rod was just like bouncing. How was that?
That's crazy.
Crazy, huh?
Big fish on Decem. Huge.
Fighting two fish back to back, no joke.
It really is no joke. It's running still. I got so much energy.
Yeah. Usually the smaller ones, they run a lot.
I'm sure that big one's been caught a few times.
Yeah, I think that's why she was so smart. Oh yeah.
So you just let line like that?
Here, I can demonstrate it first before I hand it over to you. So here's basically how you do it.
You can tie it if you want.
So 2 rods like this. And then when he's running like this, one thing you do is instead of holding it like this, just wrap your arm. Because when you wrap your arm, you're not flexing your bicep. And so you don't tire. Because just imagine, if you had to curl 100 times with your bicep, it's gonna tire out faster than curling 100 times through your body, right?
Yeah, so you just use your arm.
Yeah, so once you do that, you kind of just listen to what the fish is doing. So like right now, you can see he's kind of in a neutral zone where I'm not gaining him and he's not gaining me. And so what you want to do is you kind of want to just pull backwards. Again, look, I'm just using my body. And you can see he's kind of coming. And so once you get to the top, you reel down as you bend your rod forward. So there's no slack, okay? And so right now, look, he's coming in. And so all you have to do is just do the same thing over and over and over. Just reel down when you have slack. So you see, I have slack. Reel in, don't let it loosen. Just reel as you go. You don't have to be fast, just be efficient, right? So just kind of do it like this and just kind of go up. So right now, he's not running. I'm pulling him in. That's why you can see it's so easy. So, yeah. He's not even fighting. This is like perfect time for you.
Yeah,
All right, come on.
Yeah, he's already tired. He's been running.
Okay.
You got this.
Okay. Yep.
2 hands right between the legs.
Yep. And yep.
Now your private part,
Yep.
but put your thigh.
So now just kind of, yep. So now kind of just bend backwards.
Yeah.
You can
Reel
see
it.
he's coming.
Keep
All right,
reaching,
so
keep
we're gonna have to walk, reel, now reel. And now when you reel, hold it. Yep, reel. Okay, we're gonna have to walk over here because he's over the bush. Okay. Yep, just reel as you walk. Don't let it slack. Yeah, he's over there. I think I'm just gonna go try to go land them because right here is too shallow, you know. All right. Yeah. How about here? How about I got it? Hey, Josh, just come over. Just bring all your stuff. I'll land them. We'll land them over here. Don't worry about my cameras.
Oh, there's no beach over here?
There's no beach. Yeah, he's right there.
Right there.
Yeah. We just can't land because he's gonna, if we pull him,
yeah,
he's gonna rub along the shoreline, which I don't want. So we'll just, yeah, I feel rocks.
Hold it.
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah. Yeah. He's taking line out. I hope he's not wrapped. Oh, I think he's wrapped, dude.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, he's wrapped. He wrapped himself.
Oh, he don't break off.
He won't break, I don't think. It's just that it's just that he swims funny. Here, you find him? Okay. Yeah, he's like way over here, dude. Yeah. He's right there. Right here if you can.
Yep, coming. Yep, right there.
Yeah, he's a good size. Yeah, that's like a good 70-inch right there.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Yep, there you go.
Hey,
Nice. Very nice. Oh, hold on. I missed. All right, there we go. Got him. All right, guys. This is the second fish. Josh's fish, 74-incher. Beautiful dark fish. This is probably one of the darker fish I've seen on the Snake River. Just a gorgeous fish. This one put up a very nice fight. We had a little bit of trouble landing him because he kept coming on this shoreline over here and we kept following him down, but we finally got him to shore. So
74-incher.
you want me to hook her?
Beautiful. Yeah, that's
All
really
right.
sir.
You got, look at that perfect hook set right here, just right on the side of the lip. Oh, there you go. Barbless hook pops right out. All right. Woo! Full energy. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Oh, watch the hook.
So we gotta unravel all the way basically to my backing because the braided line was seen when we revealed that there was a knot. So we're gonna have to do this all the way down. Ah, there's the knot right here. I don't know how this knot happened, but I'm glad the fish was not running. Oh, that was such an easy fix too. That would have been a heartbreaker.
What was it?
It was so easy. It was just a simple loop, but all you had to do was pull out the loop and then it was free. But I'm gonna undo all this.
I shot it pretty low.
Oh, perfect. I gotta remember there's no current, so I'm gonna reel in all the slack line. All I gotta do now is wait for my weight to sit on the bottom, and then you're gonna have a bunch of slack on your line, such as this. So all you gotta do is just come here, just reel in until you have tension on your weight without moving your weight. So we're just gonna carefully reel here. And a lot of times you can just tell that there's tension when it looks like Josh's rod, where the rod is just slightly loaded. There you go. Perfect. Today it's been overcast, so it's been a nice breath of fresh air. It's been nothing but just heat waves here in eastern Washington. And as you guys can see right now, overcast, and we're actually getting a little bit of rain, which is a nice change of pace. And the good thing about right now too is the water is extremely calm. The wind is calm too, and what that means is usually when the water and the wind is calm, your rods don't move a lot. They're pretty stationary. So the only way for your rod to bounce is if there's a fish biting your bait. do whatever you want. I got bold chipotle seasoning, salt. I got chipotle roasted garlic. I got Montreal steak.
Let me clean my hands a bit more. Then,
Right, so it's about 8 o'clock. We have not had another single bite within pretty much when we last landed those 2 fish. We're just gonna fish for the next hour. And here in Washington, you're not, at least here, you're not allowed to night fish for sturgeon. So we have about an hour left. So we're gonna cook up dinner. Josh is over there, he's the chef today. So he's just gonna cook up some ribeye steak. Try again in the AM. Dude, the bluegill looks so good. It is like midnight. We're gonna hit the sack, try to be up in about 4.5 hours. I'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully it works. Beautiful day. Today looks like it's not going to be overcast. Well, slight overcast, but we might get beat down by the sun once those clouds clear out, because the sun rises like this and then it goes like this and then it sets on the backside over here. So if these clouds weren't here right now, that sun would be beaming on us right now. But I do want to show you guys something. I'm not a plant expert or a forager of any kind, but you guys just look along here. I mean, they're covered in like spider webs, but I don't know, those berries right there, they look like wild raspberries or some kind of edible berry, but I'm not gonna risk anything, so you guys can let me know. Yeah, he's on there. Fish on, baby. Yep. Fish on. Yeah, felt good about that cast.
that was a good cast. That was a really good cast.
He doesn't seem all that big. I was still messing around with my other GoPro and I looked at my rod. I was like, why is it already bouncing? I'm not even sure if it's a sturgeon, dude. Oh, it might be. Maybe a little guy or another one that's fooling me. He's just running at me. He's not even fighting. It might not even be a sturgeon here. Oh, baby sturgeon. He's already right here. I don't know. I saw it. It's either a baby sturgeon or it's a channel catfish. It's a catfish.
Oh, nice.
That thing's huge, bro.
Dude,
dang. We were questioning where all the catfish were. Well, here's one.
Awesome, dude.
I think I just broke that.
Oh.
It looks pretty clean. Snake River channel catfish. Catch, clean cook. We're not going hungry. He wanted a piece of crappie. Oh, he tore it up. There it is, folks. First catch for the day. Nice channel catfish. Probably my personal best. This thing's got a belly to her. I kind of broke her top fin. Down here on the Snake River, there's essentially no regulations on the catfish. Channel catfish, you could keep any size of catfish, and there's no daily limit. You could keep as many catfish as you want. So I just caught that channel catfish off of a piece of crappie. Now all I've got is a piece of bluegill on there. We've been using whole fish this whole time, but I figured just use a smaller piece of bait and try to really launch this thing out there. The thing with using bigger bait is when you cast it out there, there's a lot of drag on your bait, so friction, so you simply just can't cast as far. But when you have a much more streamlined piece of bait like this little bluegill chunk right here, there's not a lot of air resistance, so when you launch it out there, it just flows a little bit nicer in the air. Perfect, kind of same spot. I think we're gonna switch. Yep. I'm really surprised. You guys can see they have like what, 6 of those spills open on the dam, and there's like no current here at all. Usually when they open it like this, the current is usually ripping, but I don't know. I don't have an explanation for you guys besides that there's no current. I mean, there's just not a lot to the point where your weight is just getting hit all the way downriver. Our weight is just kind of sitting wherever it lands, which is kind of neat because it makes it easier on us. So like right now, you guys can see my rod is loaded up and Josh is ready to go as well. Josh has a piece of crappie on his rod. Again, I've got my piece of bluegill on this one. There is a convenient flat rock right here, which is gonna act as my fillet board. So this is the channel catfish I caught earlier, 27 inches from tip to tip. We bled him out. He's basically out. And so we're just gonna fillet him and get him ready to cook for later. So on catfish, their pectoral fins and their dorsal fins have these little spiny rays, and these things will poke you right through your skin. I got poked the other day by a little fish, but you always want to be aware of that. This guy, again, he broke his top spiny ray, so don't have to worry about that. But then we're just gonna fillet this guy and eat some catfish tacos. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start filleting in the middle, because if you start over here, you would tend to lose this little piece of meat right here. So I'm gonna start in the middle, fillet one side, and then I'll come fillet the other side. This looks like absolutely delicious meat. Just look how white this meat is. Just gotta do a light seasoning on these catfish fillets. Just using a magic seasoning. Nothing special, it's just what I have. So we're just gonna do a light seasoning on both sides of the fillets. You already know the drill. Just got some Louisiana fish fry in here. If this is not enough, I'll just go add more. But So truth be said, I was not planning to even do a catch and cook in this video. I was mainly out here just to catch sturgeon, but I guess they say expect the unexpected. So we caught a channel catfish, so we're gonna cook up the channel catfish. So for me, whenever I'm traveling, it doesn't matter where I'm traveling. If I'm going outdoors, I always have my cooking stuff with me, right? So for example, I got like my 2-burner stove there. I got propane, I got oil, and whenever I'm going fishing, I always make sure that I have fish fry and fish fry seasoning and ingredients in my car at all times. That way, if I so happen to catch a fish that I can keep, such as this channel catfish right here, I'm ready to just simply do a basic fish fry. I guess it goes with the saying, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So this is one of those times where it came in handy to have. Dang, that was a lot more meat than I thought. It doesn't fit. Oh well, we'll make it work. Yep, literally. Oh, that steam. So this is just onion and some leftover bell pepper. Just gonna do that. I'll grab.
Our Clorox wipes.
Oh, right there, folks. Onion, piece of catfish.
Starter stuff, fish.
Mm-hmm.
You always bring onions here?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's good. So yeah, I don't understand why people don't like catfish. Look at that white meat, man. White meat, mild flavor. Man, that's good. Bro, those broken tacos are pretty legit. Just eat it like a plate. All right, so it's a little after 5:14. We just packed up. We're gonna head home. Fortunately, no sturgeon for the day, but the hit that I got earlier this afternoon was a sturgeon for sure, but just couldn't capitalize. Mistake on my part, but the smoke is getting thick, looking pretty hazy. That's just smoke. 2 sturgeon yesterday and 1 channel catfish this morning, and a lot of fun memories on this trip right here. So hunting season is right around the corner, so I think from here on out we'll be getting a slow trickle of hunting videos, and if I have some time, we'll definitely be doing more fishing videos. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Whoa. Well, we are back.